The Missouri Bar's success as a statewide unified bar depends on the dedicated, active participation of its members. When all voices are welcome to the table, we're empowered to advance our profession and our practice. Here are some stories of some of Missouri Bar's current leaders. They'll tell you where they came from and how they found their voices. They challenge you to consider, how will you bring your voice to the table?
I got involved initially with bar activities because of the Missouri Bar Leadership Academy. I was excited about the opportunity to increase the diversity among future leaders of the bar, and so I was excited to participate in that form. And that's initially why I got involved. Of course, I stayed because I realized how valuable it was to be involved in bar activities.
I had a unique opportunity that presented itself. I was an associate at Shook, Hardy & Bacon, and the current president, or the president at that time, Jennifer Jill Bacon, was going all over the state talking about the need to have diversity on the bar for a number of reasons. She essentially issued a challenge to anybody to get involved, and I took up the challenge.
I got involved in the Missouri Bar very much for the same reasons as I got involved in the legal profession in the first place. I've always been amazed at how much of a change can be affected by a few people, and how much of a change can be affected by associations of lawyers.
I first got involved in the bar because as a new attorney, I recognized immediately that I have no idea what I'm doing. And so my first order of business when I became an attorney was to get a mentor. So I went through the bar's mentoring program, and I was matched with a wonderful mentor.
I recognized a long time ago that the Missouri Bar plays an essential function for not only its lawyers, but the people of Missouri. I was eager to start working with the bar and did so in a number of ways. I wrote articles, I moderated programs, and then after I was knowledgeable in the law, I actually delivered a few CLAs.
I wanted to do something that was more legal oriented and that served the community but also helped the legal profession, and so that's what brought me to bar work, I guess.
I had been involved in the Women Lawyers Association here in St. Louis, and one of the members of the Women's Lawyers Association asked me if I would like to be nominated for the Missouri Bar Leadership Academy, and she explained that it was a great way to get to know the work of the Missouri Bar, and as someone who originally grew up in another state, it sounded like a really great way for me to get to know Missouri as a whole.
I got involved kind of word of mouth. A friend of mine had suggested that I get involved, and I really didn't know what to expect. And after I did, I was really glad I did it. You get to meet a lot of really interesting other attorneys from around the state, coming from all different walks of life and backgrounds and practice areas in different parts of the state.
I first got involved in activities in specialty bars like the Women Lawyers Association, and through that found out that there was a Women and Minority Issues Committee of the Missouri Bar. So I started out there, and I was on a conference call with the Minority Issues Committee, and somebody suggested that I apply for the Leadership Academy. So I did, and I was accepted, and that was sort of my portal into Missouri Bar leadership.
I got involved in the Missouri Bar through the Missouri Bar Leadership Academy, much like Kira did. I was nominated by a friend of mine who is an attorney here in Kansas City, and he was a part of the previous year's Missouri Bar Leadership Academy class and knew that I was really active in the community and with the local bar association, and thought that it would be a good fit for me, and especially coming from an out-of-town law school and trying to get reconnected with the Kansas City legal community and with the Missouri legal community.
After my term in the Missouri Bar Leadership Academy, I ran for the Young Lawyers Section Council for the Kansas City area and won, and served on the YLS Council for 4 years, I believe. I also have spent quite a bit of time doing Missouri Bar CLEs and speaking on issues that are important to the Missouri Bar. First and foremost, the importance of the independence of the judiciary here in the state of Missouri.
The reality is the bar services has given me everything. It's given me an opportunity to travel and represent the state, It's given me a platform to talk about things that are very important to me: judicial independence, diversity within the bar, getting money and help to those lawyers that are in public service that are paid a pittance of what many of the rest of us are paid. It's also given me an opportunity to not use the cliche, to give back. I absolutely love being a lawyer. I love the profession, and it seems to me that everything that I've gotten out of the profession, the least I can do is give something back.
Now that I'm involved with the bar, I've been able to realize the vast network of people who are involved in the bar right now. The benefit of this is that the resources of the Missouri Bar are unbelievable. We have people who know how to do it, a little bit of everything.
It's definitely something that has encouraged professionalism from my standpoint, as well as something that has given me the opportunity to have a dialogue with people in my practice area, to get suggestions from other attorneys that are encountering the same issues as I am.
And a lot of times when issues get contentious and attorneys don't know each other as people, things kind of can blow out of proportion, and it's just better. I just think that being a part of the same Leadership Academy class and being active members with the Missouri Bar Association, we see each other more as people and friends, and it's easier to practice law with people who you like and get along with when things get heated in the courtroom.
I think one of the things that I get most out of the bar is the networking. I now have friends in almost every county throughout the entire state, which is valuable not only as a professional tool, but as a social tool. And now that I've moved on into the political arena, it's always good to have friends across the state. So the networking has been very important.
Some level of bar work, whether you do it at the state level, the national level,